Good morning, it's Bob Mason from FX Empire and welcome to the daily crypto tech review of Bitcoin, EOS, Ethereum and Ripple's XRP. We'll be looking at the MACDs, the moving averages and the day support, resistance and pivot levels. It is Sunday the 23rd of August. Jumping straight into Bitcoin against the US dollar, we're looking at the hourly candlesticks here. Slightly bearish start to the morning. Going to need to see Bitcoin avoid a fall through the pivot that sits at 11,578 to support a run at the first major resistance level, sitting at 11,787. Going to need to see a broad-based crypto recovery from early losses to support a breakout from yesterday's high 11,692 to break back through to 11,700 levels, however. So barring an extended rally on the day, that first major resistance level should cap any upside. In the event of a breakout, got the second major resistance level sitting at 11,901 and plenty of resistance at 12,000 to pin Bitcoin back. Fall through the pivot would bring the first major support level sitting at 11,465 into play. Barring an extended sell-off should see Bitcoin avoid the second major support level sitting at 11,256. Looking at the MACDs, we're seeing a slight narrowing of the bullish histograms, but nothing conclusive to suggest a bearish crossover. We are seeing a narrowing of the 50 EMA versus the 100 and 200, however, suggestive of a possible another bullish day ahead. So key through the morning would be to avoid sub 11,600 levels and that pivot level, and a move back through to 11,700 should support another bullish day ahead and a breakout from that first major resistance level. Moving across to EOS against the US dollar, also bearish start to the morning. Going to need to see EOS avoid a fall through the pivot at 3.3 to support a run at the first major resistance level that sits at 3.4444. Going to need to see an extended crypto rebound to support a breakout from the morning high 3.3887, however. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to pin EOS back. In the event of a breakout, EOS could eye 3.5 levels. Second major resistance level at 3.5249 should cap any upside on the day, however. Fall through the pivot level would bring the first major support level sitting at 3.22 into play. Barring an extended crypto sell-off, EOS should avoid sub 3 levels. Second major support level sitting at 3.0777 should limit any downside. Looking at the MACDs, while we've got a slight narrowing of the bullish histogram, still suggestive of a bullish day ahead. Looking at the EMAs, however, nothing conclusive. We are seeing the 50 flatten against the 100 and the 200. So key through the morning would be to avoid a pullback through that pivot and a move through to 3.4 to support a breakout on the day. Moving across to Ethereum against the US dollar, slightly bearish start to the morning. Going to need to see Ethereum avoid a fall through the pivot at 392 to support a run at the first major resistance level at 404. Going to need to see support from the broader market for Ethereum to break out from the morning high 400, however. Plenty of resistance at 400. So barring an extended rally on the day, that first major resistance level at 404 should cap any upside. In the event of a breakout, got the second major resistance level sitting at 412 that could come into play in the event of a bullish day ahead. Fall through the pivot level would bring the first major support level sitting at 384 into play. Should see Ethereum avoid sub 370s and the 38.2% fib at 367. Second major support level sits at 371. Looking at the MACDs, suggestive of a bullish day ahead despite a slight narrowing of the bullish histogram. Looking at the EMAs, however, it's inconclusive. 50 has started to flatten against the 100 and 200, so key through the morning would be to avoid a pullback through the pivot at 392 and a breakthrough to 400 levels to support a bullish day ahead. Finally, looking at Ripple's XRP versus the dollar, tracking the broader market, slightly bearish start to the day. Going to need to see Ripple's XRP avoid fall through the pivot at 2820 to support a run at the first major resistance level at 2909. Support from the broader market is being needed for Ripple's XRP to break out from the morning high that was at 288.1. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect plenty of resistance at 0.29, so that first major resistance level will cap the upside. In the event of a breakout, Got the second major resistance level sitting at 0.2956 to pin Ripple's XRP back from 0.3 levels. Fall through the pivot level would bring the first major support level sitting at 0.2773 into play. Barring an extended sell-off, Ripple's XRP should avoid the second major support level sitting at 0.2684. Looking at the MACDs, slight narrowing of the bullish histogram, but nothing to suggest a pullback through the morning, and we're seeing the 50 EMA narrow against the 100 and 200, suggestive of a possible move northwards on the day. So key through the morning would be to avoid a pullback through the pivot at 2820 to sub 0.28 levels to support a move back through to 0.29 levels on the day.